Now nighttime base. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
DJ LeMahieu.
Lifted in the air out to right. Underneath it is Panic, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's a .333 hitter. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Here's Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything.
And we'll have to lead. Now to the plate, Joe Panic. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And a fastball just a bit up. Too high. And it's 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ballgame. Here's Buster Posey now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's 0 for 4. Tapped down the line. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. Throw won't get him. Next to bat for the Giants, Andrew McCutchen. First trip for the
Andrew McCutchen.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
As a look, now the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken for ball 1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And strike. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's a .322 hitter. Also, 5 of those hits were for home runs, so that's clearly a possibility here. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Gonzalez doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out. Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Trevor Story is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's 1 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he misses 2-1.
Well, when you're behind in the count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Parra moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Pablo Sandoval will swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Pablo Sandoval becomes out number 2 this inning. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone. Strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's gone just 2 for 13. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The pitcher number 55.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Belt has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. In now for Colorado, Ian Desmond. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a ground ball to third. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit the other way out toward right field. LeMahieu is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Panic. He drew a walk his first time up. High pop-up. Arenado moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
No one can make a play on this one, and the first Colorado hit is going to be good for extra bases. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple. Riding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Fastball that just misses inside. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey, winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
To first. And he is out on the tag. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Trevor Story was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Gerardo Parra becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout. Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. In there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
And there's 1 down now. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 3-2 one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 7.
So in now for San Francisco. Gorkys Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Here's a fastball that misses.
Get a big 0 in the hit column. Getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line towards center field. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Too high. 1-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Parra will reach out with one hand to make the. Ready for another chance. John Gray. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
John Gray.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Sent on the ground out to second. Panic is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Desmond, a native Floridian. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west.
And we'll have to leave it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Madison Bumgarner, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Parra is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Joe Panic. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Buster Posey now.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams, or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
No balls and 1 strike. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Still 1-2. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. Good leadoff the second there. Now the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. 1-1, here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. Hernandez is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And that one just missed outside.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
So 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full. Gerardo Parra would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th. Striding in once again, Andrew McCutchen, who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there for the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And this is fouled at the plate. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that ready for another shot now. Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Now the 2-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Swing and a liner. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And this finds the wall over near the 339 sign. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. Now to put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Pitcher number 55.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, John Gray. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Number 56 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 56.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 0-2, here it comes. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. In now for Colorado, Ian Desmond. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tony Watson gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. The runner's breaking for home. Now a bunt attempt here. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number 2. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Digging in and looking for more, Yorkis Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. There goes the runner. And he steps off. And he is in there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Yorkis Hernandez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. So in now for San Francisco, Tony Watson. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Popped him up. Arenado has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll... Trying to pick things up where we left off, Charlie Blackmon will start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1. 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Carlos Gonzalez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 home. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joe Pennant. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Wade Davis comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking pass the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. LeMahieu is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Here's Buster Posey now. Popped him up. Gonzalez coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and in the past against Wade Davis, he's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Fouled away. Posey stands at first with 1 out. Hit on the ground toward the left. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and standing in now the left-handed. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now both runners are breaking. Line drive to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game